Most Master Balls have dropped Druddigon, only playing 2 Giratina and 2 Darkrai. Here's why. Druddigon is great as a tank against decks that need to attack it, which is a lot of decks. However, in Master Ball, most of the players are playing one of 2 decks, either Gyarados Manaphy or Darkrai Giratina. Gyarados has a very high win rate against Darkrai Giratina with Druddigon. This is because Druddigon signals free time for Manaphy to scale up 2 Pokemon, and Palkia Origin Form or Gyarados itself can easily take out your Druddigons with health to spare. Manaphy will never attack Druddigon, making its passive useless, and it's not that useful to deflect damage onto Palkia Origin or Gyarados, since O-Form is just bait for you to lose Giratina or Darkrai anyway, and it's very hard to one-shot Gyarados after Druddigon, in which case they just wouldn't put Gyarados in. Since all EXs cost 2 life points instead of 1, once you lose a Druddigon, you lose the game after a Giratina or Darkrai falls, unless you found your second Druddigon, which is pretty rare. So with one Druddigon, you'd be in the same spot you'd be in as if you just lost a single Darkrai or Giratina anyway. Also, Druddigon takes away a spot from your starting basic, as well as your Pokeball searches, and you really want to open with Giratina and Darkrai together on your first energy in either variant, since you want to be able to attack and poke as soon as possible. This makes a list without Druddigon more consistent. Playing Darkrai in the active and Giratina in the back lets you push offensively, where you can play an energy on Darkrai and use Giratina's ability on turn 1, and Dawn over energy from Giratina to Darkrai, giving you 3 energy to attack with Darkrai's attack. This can cut off scalers like Manaphy and Floragato right in their tracks. Without Dawn, you could also just simply attack on your 3rd energy instead. The same idea applies to the Darkrai Giratina Druddigon matchup, where if you have Dawn, you can use this combo to kill off a Druddigon on energy 2, while they'll be stuck next turn on 2 energy on Darkrai and Giratina. You can then swap away and stall for more charges, or pressure Darkrai down with a second Darkrai. Without Druddigon, you don't have to worry about also drawing Leaf to start pushing, as well as burning your once per turn supporter to swap it out, giving you the opportunity to play aggressive faster, and giving you more deck slots for key supporters and items. So much of the meta right now doesn't directly attack you until they get their boss Pokemon out. Think about Manaphy with Luxrio, Sprigatito, and even Moltres with Charizard. There's also a variant where people play an additional 2 Arceus EX instead. Follow for a deck list on that. All in all, Druddigon is still solid and is great against other matchups like Meowscarada and Fighting. The deck lists are all pretty close in power and can vary based on preference and who you think you'll be facing. Here's a sample deck list without Druddigon. We got 2 Darkrai EX and 2 Giratina EX. Then 1 Cyrus, 1 Dawn, 1 Leaf, 1 Pokemon Center Lady, 2 Research, 2 Red, 1 Sabrina, 2 Pokeball, 2 Potion, 2 Giant Cape, and 1 Rocky Helmet. Which variant of Giratina do you think is the best? Are you even still awake? Let me know in the comments down below. Join us on Discord for deck lists, trades, and battles. Drop us up on YouTube for more guides.